Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another YouTube video. As you can see in front of you, look at all the BX wire. I think I made a video with all this stuff in my trunk. I actually fit that in my car. That's tons. That's stripped material, ready to go. I want to give a shout out to Free Is Better. They're the Canadian couple who do very good at scrapping, and I admire all their videos, all their work, and what have you. I'm actually using their trick on the, they made a song on one of their videos with the BX snap, cut, twist, pull. Like, it was cute. And it works. It's exactly what's happening here. And what I'm doing is I'm using these Harbor Freight cutters. So I tried all the cutters. They're just not really good. I have the other one, the actual cutters. I tried it. It doesn't work very well. This one's the best. This is from Harbor Freight. I think it was $7. I cut through all that already, like with ease, actually. So I'm just trying to get through the BX stuff so I can start getting to my normal stuff. I got a lot of organizing here to do. This right here cuts right through. So it's Pittsburgh, actually, that brand that they carry. Probably made in China, but these work better. I was actually going to buy $30, $40 bolt cutters, but I didn't have to. So I spent $7 or $8 on these. I think $7 with tax. Who cares? And they'll do all this and some. So this will carry me to anything. These are the best cutters out of every cutter I tried. I checked, you know, stores, and this is the best result. I actually brought the BX wire with me. I brought like a 1 foot thing into the store with me. I did try the bolt cutters, but they didn't work. So luckily I brought it in and I tested it out. That's how I use. That's, you know, I like to shop like that. It worked for me. Like, those cutters are good. If anybody needs them and they're far, reach out to me. We can do some type of PayPal shipping, and I'll get you that exact tool. If you're dealing with BX wire, this stuff is, you know, it's steel. You got to cut through it. Steel and aluminum, actually. So I have the steel BX and the CBX or something. I think one is steel, one is the aluminum. I forget which is which, but I'm just calling it BX because that's what we all know it by. Sometimes there's 3 wires, so they're 3-phase, two wires and a ground, or just 2. And then what's mysterious to me is all this silver lining in here. I don't know if it's actual silver. Like, this is vintage because this all came out from the Quick Check that was torn out in the local town. But there's all this in here, and I don't know what this is. I cut it in half, and I'm still getting, you know, it's very soft. Part of me wants to say aluminum, and then part of me is like, is it silver? Because back in the day, they used silver lining. I don't know if it would have been in the BX. So if anybody knows what all this silver, every single one of them have it. It's in there. This, like, it's metal, definitely metal. It's not aluminum foil. It's thick. It's a single gauge. It's close to a between a, if I had to give you an AWG between 25 and like 4, it's like in a little thinner than 10, so I would go to 14, like a 14, 16 single gauge. The camera's not focusing. I'm trying to focus this camera. No, it's not doing it. But maybe I'm just getting a bad one there. It's a single gauge. I have my wire cutters there, but I'm making a video right now, so I don't need to give you the exact gauge. They're all the same, single rod. And I'm just gonna show you some goodies since you're watching the video. That's my stripper. I'm gonna set that up and then just start doing everything on those. I have 2 boxes of all these I have to strip. I have to cut and clean all those. Computer stuff. I want to get rid of this. I'm gonna bring this in a scrapyard. I'm going to donate the steel because you need 500 pounds minimum of steel, and I don't feel like bringing 500 pounds of steel. I don't think that is going to be 500 pounds of steel. I'm just going to take the aluminum out and bring them both separate and just give it to a scrapper that's there. I'll just throw it in his load instead of giving it to their dumpster. I'll hang out a little bit until I see a scrapper, and I'll, you know, give it to him, you know, as a favor. I'm not into the steel. I don't have a truck. I have a car, so I have to shoot for the high-scoring material. Aluminum in this case, I have a lot of it, so it's 39 cents a pound on the clean stuff. Whatever, I'll get a price on it, and then that'll add up. Since you're here watching the video with me, I want to open that up and just show you the goodies, just as a reminder where I am with everything. Just move all this basic supply. I have a lot of organizing here to do. I got all these mixed nuts, bolts, and screws. I'll be making lots of those and maybe organize them into little containers and maybe even sell lots. These are also from Harbor Freight. These are the free gift. These are the magnet strips, so that's pretty cool. This is when I do actually get into melting the copper. So I am gonna get a furnace set up, but boom, that's just the update. Oh, I forgot all about this. Like I have actual like stuff you can use. Like these are the goodies. So this is what I have neatly, and that's eventually what everything's gonna look like. That's my goal, to have just boxes of copper. I don't want anything else. I don't want computer crap. I don't want those boxes. I'm just gonna give everything to, it's gonna be brass and copper, period. Well, it'll be number 1, 2, and 3 copper, and then Bear Bright. So I'll have all that labeled in separate totes, containers. I'll have like usable stuff separate, like things that are worth more than scrap, like this. Someone would appreciate that, or maybe I'll have a chance to melt it and whatever, as long as it's just separated. I'll just separate the pure copper, the brass, and everything. These are heavy, and they're full too, by the way. So let's not get it mistaken. That I had on previous videos. This was, I forget. I stripped all that. It's heavy. Wow. I have a scale upstairs for my other stuff. So folks, I hope you know, that's real silver. I made a video on that. I purchased that from eBay. I just don't have anywhere to put it yet. Until I have like shelves, I'll be able to make a nice area for all the silver. I don't want to scratch it, so I'm just gonna keep it there. That's an expensive cereal bowl. That cost, I spent $105 on eBay when like silver spot was around $14, so I know I did good, because just at that time of purchase I made a $30 profit. That's including shipping, so $105 is with the shipping included. I made a best offer. I got lucky. I jumped on it. That's $925 silver, and that automatically, right now silver is in the $15 range, so it's like right around $140 in weight, just on scrap value alone. So this will automatically make me a buy. I made a $30 bill on it, and it's nice. I'm just holding on to it because I'm holding on to it. That's why I'm holding on to everything. I mean, you know, I'll unload it. So silver, copper, just junk right now until I can clean it and strip it. So I'm actually working on this little by little. I do 10 feet a day. So what's that? I probably do more, but I'm just saying, if I did 10 feet a day, I would get rid of this fast. And then I could sweep it, vacuum it, and just get rid of this crap. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my latest and greatest scrap video update video, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.